What's going on, everybody? So you guys saw today's weigh-in, 243.6. That is, I mean, at least 2 up from yesterday, which is really, really strange. Like, I didn't eat anything particularly, I don't know, bloating, but I actually do feel kind of bloated today, and I have no idea why. So my weight does that all the time. It'll randomly fluctuate pretty aggressively, especially when I first start, and then it sort of normalizes. You know, it's just one of those things that I just can't let it get to me. I have to just be focused and be like, yo, it's not going to stop me from tracking. I just need to stick to the plan. That is what I'm going to do. We got kind of abbreviated day today. There's really nothing else to do. I only have one class and it's already over, and I already ate, and I'm probably going to go to the gym early today. It is 2:20 right now. I usually go to the gym at around 5:30, but my gym partner's not coming with me today, and there's really nothing else for me to do other than work on stuff. So I thought I would just head to the gym early, maybe hopefully beat the high school and post-work traffic. We'll see. Got another can of Ghost Energy I'm going to try today. We're going with Citrus. My girlfriend pointed out to me the other day that she thought it was funny. They just named it Citrus. At least it tells you exactly what the flavor is supposed to be. I do want to talk really quickly about the red berry that I had yesterday. I initially praised it, but after drinking it for a while, it got like really not great. I started tasting stuff that I can't even really describe, but it was just generally unpleasant. And yeah, I thoroughly disappointed with the taste of that. Unfortunately, I do not think it's better than the pre. I misspoke. So yeah, not a huge fan of that red berry. That sucks. So we're gonna go ahead and break open this citrus right now. This is gonna function as my pre-workout. Well, it definitely tastes citrusy. Getting a lot of lemon. It's almost like a Mountain Dew. Yeah, I'm getting like a lemon lime vibe from this, maybe like a Sprite. It's a bit more intense than that though. It's almost like a cross between like the Lemonheads Rain and like a Sprite. Like there's like a little bit of that little lime from the Sprite, but it's like mostly lemon. And all of these have this really weird taste to them that isn't particularly something I'm a fan of. I don't know if it is the sweetener that they're using, if it's this can. I kind of get almost a metallic taste. It was the same thing that I was tasting in the red berry. So I don't know. But regardless, even if that taste wasn't there, this is not my favorite flavor of citrus I've ever had, unfortunately. It's decently refreshing. I'll give it that. But it's definitely not something that I would buy again. Not a huge fan of this. So far, I'm like 0 for 2 here, which really sucks. One thing I want to say about these, despite the taste and my issues with that, which could be a personal palate thing, I don't know what it is in this formula. This thing performs so good. I felt really, really focused. I almost had this weird effect where I thought I was seeing things that were like more clear. It was really, really, really weird. There were no jitters. There was no crash either, which was really nice. And yeah, just in general, I was very satisfied with the performance. I felt very focused, very awake. So man, this formula rocks. I think the flavors just need to be a little bit more fine-tuned. I'm getting like a metallic-y kind of vibe from this can, unfortunately. It like overpowers my olfactory bulbs. So like I definitely think it's the can, right? And I'm just putting my nose right here. Let's see if I try to just... Nah, it's less, but it's not great. But Yeah, overall, I'm really kind of disappointed with this citrus flavor. I would have liked more citrus, you know? Refresh me. That's what citrus is supposed to be. So, but yeah, performance-wise, I feel like this really performs. Like, I feel great after drinking this. We'll see how that carries over to this workout today, which is day 4 of Jeff Nippard's Powerbuilding program, which includes, I believe, pause deadlifts, which is going to be great. Oh. I actually do like pause deadlifts, though. And I believe like a 2-count pause bench. Here, let me put my glasses on and find out. Oh my God, this is fucking brutal. He wants us to pause these deadlifts for 3 seconds. Why? Why, Jeff? Why? Okay, well, we got pause deadlifts, 3-second pause deadlifts, and 3-second pause benches like I thought before. I'm ready to go, so I'm going to go ahead and get changed. I don't know if this is just a confidence thing or if I just really don't care, but despite being fat, I'm totally cool with wearing something with no sleeves that exposes the boobs. To be honest, I'd actually like to work out like without any shirt on, just because of all the movement and all the restriction. And I sweat a lot, and it like gets all sticky, and then that causes abrasions on my skin. It's just not a good. I wish I could work out shirtless, but too ugly for that. We're getting there. Let's go get this gym work in. Drink the rest of this. Pause deadlift, pause bench. What's going on? Welcome to day 4 of Jeff Nippard's Powerbuilding program. We got 4 sets of 2 on these pause deadlifts to start out. 75%, which for me is 275 pounds about. And these pause deadlifts were great. I love these pause deadlifts. Now, I know I'm supposed to pause these for 3 seconds off the floor, but I was just having such a hard time finding my groove. Sometimes I lift them off the floor and then I would pause them, and sometimes they get almost to my knees and then I'd pause them, and it was just a trouble finding that position. They're supposed to be once the plates break the floor, that's where you pause. So I just got to get more disciplined about that. I also need to get more disciplined about holding those pauses for longer. They were supposed to be 3 seconds. Let me tell you, holding the deadlift pause for 3 seconds, a lot tougher than I thought, maybe than you thought. I know 275 pounds isn't a lot of weight for some people, but for me, it is, and it's just something I've got to get used to. But I loved them. They felt great. They really helped me lock in that position, just like these pause benches we're about to see here. So I guess that's why they're in the program, and I probably just need a little bit more practice with them. So hopefully we might be able to pause something nasty later. I hope they're in the program for the rest of the 10 weeks. These are 2 to 3 count pause benches, also at 75%, but this is 3 sets of 5, so that's 215 pounds on the bar there. And I really, really love this movement because it really reinforces me to train that bottom tightness and to keep form throughout the entirety of the bench press. Like, one of the things that I really struggle with is once I get to the bottom of the bench, it gets super loose in my shoulders especially, and it causes my arms to flare and causes me to, like, my chest to drop, and it just, it's harder to get out of that hole when I'm in the bottom if I'm all loose. So hopefully these 3 count pause bench presses definitely train that tightness, and I really, really liked them. So the rest of the workout was chest supported rows with the machine that I was supposed to do with a T-bar, but my gym doesn't have a chest supported T-bar, so I had to use a machine, but I really like that machine, so we'll talk about that in just a second here. But then it was Nordic Hem Curls, but I, honest guys, was too nervous to do them because I don't have a partner today, and the Nordic Hem Curls kind of
they're like you fall forward essentially, and I was just not ready to do that. I think I probably should have done them anyway, but I was just not confident in myself. And then we had Dumbbell Shrugs, which was 3 sets of 20 to 25. So that was pretty. I'll talk about those in a second too. But here is the chest supported machine row I was talking about. This is probably my favorite machine in the entire gym. I love this machine. I really like the chest supported row. It really allows me to get that nice contraction while sparing lower back fatigue. And I feel like I drive my elbows back the most I ever do when I'm using this machine. So I like it. I've gotten pretty strong on it compared to where I was before. At the beginning of the year, I think I was doing like 100 pounds, and those were 130 pound sets. So instead of Nordic Hem Curls, I did like eccentric like lying leg curls here. Except for this first set, I kind of didn't really do the eccentric. I kind of just did a regular set here. But this is like 150 pounds for, I believe, a set of 8. This is the most actually I've ever leg curled, and it kind of makes me pause for a second here because this wasn't that tough of a set without the eccentrics. And then on this set, I really tried to use an eccentric, like at least 3 seconds, maybe 2 seconds, and maybe like a little pause at the bottom before I went up. And this is also with 150 pounds. I think I only get 6 here. But yeah, definitely should have done those Nordic curls. Really wish that I had. Next week, I'm going to really try it. I actually failed pretty hard there. And then last, we got these dumbbell shrugs. Like I said, this is supposed to be for 20 to 25 reps. My grip gave out. So I did the first set with 85 dumbbells. These are 90s. And my grip failed me halfway through this set. And it was about to fail me halfway through the other set. And this time I just sort of dropped them. I just sort of like shook off my arms and tried to dissipate some of that blood and just get back in there. Finish out the set. But yeah, I don't know if I should strap up for these because I really want to train my grip. So let me know if you think I should strap up for them. I once received a comment saying that I should get Versa grips, which I really want to get Versa grips, but I'm just too poor right now and I can't really afford them. So this was a really good workout. I really like this day. I love the pause deadlifts. I love those pause benches. I love chest support rows. This is so far probably my favorite day on the program. So yeah, that's kind of it for the video. I'll see you guys in the bro day that is tomorrow.